April 11th, 1879, Herzog, Kansas. Mein liebes Kind, another grandchild? My heart is full, Anna. Mein Herz schwillt vor Freude. What a blessing this child will be. How dearly I wish I could be there, to see you, to share in the joy, to hold your little one in my arms. But the Lord has set our paths apart, and I must accept that. Still, it pains me to know that my family grows, and I am not there to watch it happen. This past winter was harsh. Blizzards stronger than any I had ever known before, sweeping across the prairie with a fury that reminded me of the steppe. The bitter cold claimed one of our pigs. The worst of all, we lost the mule, a terrible hardship. Yet even loss and even cold could not stop us from celebrating the new year as we did in the villages. Yes, Anna, we still Winch in Herzog. We have taught Stanislaus and Margareta the greeting, and together we went from house to house, visiting friends and neighbors and exchanging blessings for the year. But the joy of that day was short lived. Our village was soon met with great sorrow. Young Joseph Onfeld lost his life in a cruel twist of fate. During the blizzard, he was clearing ice along the creek so the cattle might drink. When it gave way beneath him, the water did not take him, but the cold did. By the time help arrived, he was barely clinging to life. He was carried back to the homestead, but he never recovered. He leaves behind a young wife and 4 children. Gott sei ihnen gnädig. My heart aches for his father. Johannes, he was a friend from my youth in Herzog. I cannot begin to imagine such a loss. I cannot imagine losing my Hanspeter at this moment. Speaking of Hanspeter, he and Martha are well, and their new son thrives. They have named him Johannes after his father. A good name, a strong name. He is a sturdy little boy with his mother's dark hair and a hearty cry that fills the house. Martha is doing well. She is grateful for Elizabeth and for her mother's help, keeping the house in order while she tends to the children. The Webbers have been a great support to us. Just the other day, I found little Margareta helping, dragging a broom twice her size across the kitchen floor. She knocked over a bucket and soaked her socks, but she was so proud that I did not have the heart to scold her. Anna, I must also share more happy news. The Windhals family has arrived safely in Herzog, and my heart swelled when I saw young Johann's face light up as his parents and siblings stepped down from the train. It was a reunion long awaited. I could not help but smile. I must confess, I also chuckled as I watched the young Czech boy approach Fraulein Emma Windholz, his face flushed with shyness. You may remember they were friends before the Czechs departed for America, and I suspected even then that this quiet affection would one day lead to marriage. And so it did, only 2 months after her arrival. Such is the way of love, even across great distances. Martha's brother Heinrich also married last November, and I was honored to stand as witness. Earlier in the year, her sister Margareta too was wed, with Hans Peter as witness for them. These moments have bound our families even more closely together. We are grateful beyond words for the Webbers, first as companions on the long journey from Liebenthal, and now as neighbors and family here in Kansas. We have shared the road, the work, and the prayers, and in doing so, we have come to depend upon one another. It seems clear to me now that God has joined our families, not only by marriage, but by purpose. What we began together on the Volga, we now continue together on this land. Father Joseph must still travel to the other settlements to care for their needs. In God's quiet irony, one of the places he rides to is Katharinenstadt, the very village founded by those who journeyed with us from Bremen to America aboard the SS Ohio. He recently brought back greetings from the Carlene family, with whom we became so well acquainted during our travels. Hearing their names again brought warmth to my heart, as if a small piece of that long road had returned to me. Anna, I want you to know that I understand. You are a wife. You are a mother. Your duty is to your family. It is not an easy thing to stand between longing and obligation, between heart and home. I had hoped, perhaps, that Johannes might change his mind, that he might see the life that could await you here, but I know now that he will not. And so, my dear child, I will not ask again. Instead, I will pray. I will pray that your life is full, that your children bring you joy, and that you have all you need. And I will pray that one day, irgendwie, God will bring us together again. Until then, know that not a day passes that I do not think of you. May the Mutter Gottes keep you safe. Dein Vater, Joseph.